Hey YouTube, my name is Tanisha. I'm from Oakland, and I'm a friend of Tookie. She got some things going on. She's going through it a little bit. I'm not gonna get into her business, but she asked me to come on here and tell a story because she thought it was amusing, but it's a true story, and she like colorful people to come on her little show and tell a colorful story. And I'm one colorful girl, and I'm from Oakland, so that's pretty colorful by itself. And anyways, so it's a true story, but I have to change a couple of names because some people might not want to be associated to. I don't know. I just don't want to be using people's names 'cause I haven't talked to these women for a long time since we were all little girls when this story happened. We was like little teenagers. We're like 15, 16. I had these girls running around Oakland. So I'm going to change their name. It's going to be, I'm going to call them Celeste and Yvonne. And, anyway, there's some beautiful little white girls. I mean, just beautiful. Well, Celeste was like half Jewish and half, Swedish, I think it was. Yeah. And she was gorgeous. And the other one, Yvonne, she was pure Irish, but she looked really like Swedish anyway. No, something, but they was beautiful girls. So Celeste had curly blonde, beautiful curl blonde with highlights like an angel. I mean, she's incredible. And then Yvonne just had, her body was just nonstop and a big smile, big teeth smile, just really beautiful smile. And so I would talk them into, I was kind of rebellious as a teenager at that time, and I had gotten in some trouble, so I got sent to Odyssey, which is a little school in Berkeley. And so at that school, that's where I first met hippies and stuff, and I met some cool people, and I met Yvonne and Celeste there. So I had to go to Berkeley to get these girls out their hill houses and stuff, just take them straight out of Berkeley into East Oakland. And then I'm really shuddered to think that today, I have daughters now. If somebody would do that with my daughters, I would be. So I really apologize to the parents if you see this, and I'm so glad I did not lose your daughter to this pimp. And that's what this story is about. I almost lost one of these girls to a young pimp in Oakland, and what had happened was me and Celeste and Yvonne we were at 40th and Broadway, over by that 7-Eleven. It's a couple blocks from MacArthur Park, in MacArthur Boulevard, yeah, whole store and everything. So that kind of makes sense about this story. So we was kind of a couple blocks from the whole store, I'm not condoning, I'm not judging, all right? Please don't send me no emails because I don't want to hear it, okay? I'm not trying to promote nothing, I'm just telling you the story of what really happened. So we were sitting at the bus stop. Me and Celeste was on the bench, and Yvonne was over reading the little chart, and she's like, "Do you got a pencil?" And I was like, "I don't have a pencil, girl. I have no person, nothing, So we just chatting, doing stuff back and forth. And she was a little ways off from us. Me and Celeste sitting at the bench, and then who should come along but this fine ass young pimp? I mean, he was so fine. It was ridiculous. He had jerry curl. Ooh, and he was like an older man to us because he was like 17, 19. I was like, oh, such a he-man, Anyways, so he went straight over to her and started talking to her. We didn't really pay no attention at first. We just seen he was hella cute. And then we're talking to each other. We sort of tuned into like, oh, they're having a conversation over here. And then we noticed, we look, and the girl, they're standing to each other so close, it looked like they're going to kiss or something, like they married. It was weird, really. Like she's standing almost with her breasts on his chest almost. And they in a heated little exchange, like a little argument. So we kind of try to listen, and he's going like this, exactly like this. Here she is, here's him. He's going, oh, you're a hoe by nature. I can see in your eyes. Oh, no, girl, you're a hoe by nature. Don't argue with me. I know, because I'm a pimp. My daddy's a pimp. My uncle's a pimp. My mama's a pimp. Everybody in my family pimps. I know my business. You're a hoe by nature. I can see in your eyes. It's in your eyes, girl. You're a hoe. And she wasn't really trying to argue. I mean, she was like, she's like getting a little, I think we almost lost that girl that day. If I hadn't noticed it and jumped up and ran over there. So that's what I did. I jumped up, ran straight over there to, break it up. And he knew it because he was good at what he did. And he knew I had come to take what he saw as a little gold mine right off his hands. I was like a little crowbar in his mind. He did not like me at all. So as soon as I ran over, I go, hey, y'all, what you doing? And he goes, who the fuck is you? And he's glaring at me. And I was like, damn. Oh, I was scared. It made me nervous. I was scared. But, I could walk through my fear. That's for bravery. The definition of bravery is when you're afraid and you go ahead and do something anyway. And that's what we do in Oakland. So, I like to say Oakland. That's my pretend Spanish accent. Anyways, so we go, so he's like, who the fuck is you? And I was so nervous. And I go, oh, I'm Tanisha. This Celeste, and that's Yvonne. We all together. We walk on, bus going to be here in a minute. We're going out to Havens Court. And so, that's not a good place to take some low white girls at nighttime drinking alcohol and all stuff. But anyways, I was rebellious, and I have really mended my ways. I'm sorry. I'm so glad that your daughter's not a hoe today. I'm sorry. I did not mean any disrespect, but I just It struck me funny a little bit. Okay, I'm cool. I'm cool. Anyhow, so I said, oh, okay, what's your name? And he's looking at me all hard and glaring at me. I mean, I was already nervous because he had already, yelled at me once. And I said, what's your name? And he goes, Paradise. And I said, I don't know what came over me. I had been hanging around with them hippies too long or something, because I don't know what would make me think that a young brother in Oakland who told you he's been already would have a name like a forest name, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, that's really beautiful. Did your mama name you that? And he just cocked his head and was glaring at me. And I couldn't break the gaze. I was so scared. And he saw, like just looking at me like this. And then we're looking at each other. The girls is looking at us. It seemed like a year went by. It was so forever. It took so long before he said something. And then he goes, bitch, I said pair of dice. He was hella shocked. And I was like, and I did not even smart off to him. I did not say, oh, Mr. Of Dice, may I call you Para? No, I was being cool because I knew he's a young pimp. It's his job, really, basically, to straighten the bitch out here on the boulevard. So, you know what I'm saying? He would have no problem slapping me down to the ground with one backhand. You know what I'm saying? He got a strong pimp hand, I'm sure. So, I was backpedaling immediately. Oh, my bad. Oh, of course, I must be crazy. But that's a casino ass name. That's a fly ass name you got there. And here I am. Well, trying to make it into Nirvana, Heaven, Shangri-La, Roar Borealis, Fairyland. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. My bad. That was not what I was trying to do. I just misheard you, and I really apologize. And then, the bus came along because it shocked him so bad it made him forget about her for a minute. It was just enough time for the bus to come along. God sent the bus. So I do believe really that God has gotten me and everyone I know through everything we've been through so far. Believe in Jesus. He grows inside of you. Have faith. It's worth it. And I'm living testimony to how good he is. So praise the Lord and God bless. Everybody be good. And don't be taking nobody's children out their house in the middle of the night out to Oakland. I'm going to whoop your ass if I find out about some shit like that.